Hello all, welcome to the video tutorial on Introduction to InTouch Scripts. So in this tutorial we will cover different types of scripts: window script, application script, key script, condition script and data chain script. So most of the time beginner write the script to only window script or application script, but we will definitely discuss what type should be appropriate for effective coding. So let's move on to our application. So I have just already created two different windows. One is our main window and this is our window 2, the second window. Okay, so our very first type is window script. So window script is something that is associated, the script will be associated to only that window. Okay, so if you right click to this window, then there is window script. Okay, so whatever the script we are writing to this window will be effective only for the same. Okay, so when this is, as you can see, window script for main, so the script will be executed for this script, this page only. Okay, so let's just check from the animation. I'm selecting the tank. Okay, so just a break cell to continue with %2. I am assigning the tag name as a tank1. You can select any tag name, it is up to you. So I am selecting tank1 memory real for analog value. Save it. Okay, right click, go to the window script. There will be three options: on show, while showing and on hide. So on show will execute the script when we open this window. Okay, while showing means it will continue to execute the script until that window is remaining open. Okay, and on hide will execute the script when that window is being closed. Okay, so very simple. So on show we want our tank1 value, the tag should be 0. So tank1 equal to 0. Okay, so initial value will be 0 while showing. Now we want our code to execute every 100 milliseconds, so change it 100. Now I have just directly added the code, we are just having a demo, that's why. So our script is, if tank1 is less than or equal to 100, then tank1 equal to tank1 plus 2, means it will increment the value of tank by 2. Okay, and if the tank1 is equal to 100, then tank1 equal to 0. So when the maximum value is achieved, it will again reset to 0, and we will also check, we will increase the value of count. Okay, we just want to save, we want to get the number of times the tank is reached to 100. Okay, so I'm just saving. Now it is asking me to define a tag count, so okay, memory integer will be perfect to count the value. Okay, I have just saved. Okay, expecting semicolon, I have just forgot to add semicolon. So okay, now let's display the value of count. Okay, value display, select analog. Now run. So as you can see, our Windows script is executing the script and increment the value of count. Now our second type is application script. So application script is very important because application script will execute the script for each and every window that we have created. So if we are adding some script to application, then it will execute it for execute it for each and every window. Okay, so Windows script is associated for only the one window, specific window, and application script will execute for each and every window. Okay, so let's just add this Windows script to our application script. Okay, while showing, I'm just removing from here and adding to our application script. Just double click on application and paste it here. So I have added the application entire script from window to application script. Okay, so you will also see what is the advantage for doing that. Okay, so script is same. I'm just clicking OK. Now let's add a button. Window 2. Okay, so I'm just adding this button to open window 2 while running the code, and on window 2 there is nothing as of now. Let me just mention window 2. Okay, and adding one button to again go to the main. Okay, so now our objective is, while the script were present to Windows script, and if we are mentioning the count on second window. Okay, so if we are on second window, then it will not going to be continue to count. Okay, the execution of script on main window will stop while we are on window 2. Okay, this is count. If it will remain, if I am assigning the script as a Windows script, and while we are moving to second window, it will stop counting. That's why we have added our script to application script. Now it will work perfectly. Okay, so let's execute our main screen. So execution is continue and our count is increasing. Also let's move to second window. It will continue to execute. Okay, so our script will continue to execute if it is assigned to application script. Okay, it will not be the same output for Windows script. Windows, while moving to the second window, Windows script on the main window will stop executing. Okay, so this is a very basic difference. Now our third type is key script. So key script is execute when we press any key on keyboard. We can create a script by to execute different function while clicking the keyboard. So let's create one key script. Select the key, right click, new. Okay, so first there is two options, Control Shift and key. We can decide as per our requirement. So I am selecting control and deciding key. Now to open second window, I am just assigning W. So control plus W will should show second window. So I have decided the key, and there is condition type on key down, while key down, and on key up. Means while we are pressing the button, while key remain being pressed, and on key release. Okay, so on key down is perfect, and show window 1. Okay, so I have just added the code 2, so window 2, sorry, window 2. Okay, semicolon. Okay, so our first key is generated to go to window second window. Okay, I am again assigning, creating another key script to go to main page. So I am selecting control M. Okay, so I am expecting to show main window, so change it to main. Okay, so I have created 2 scripts. Now save it. Okay, now let's execute. So we are on our first main script screen, and to open second window I am pressing Ctrl W. Okay, so as you can see our window has changed, and to go to main window Ctrl M. So as you can see window has changed. Let me show as on using virtual keyboard. Just select the window, press Ctrl and W. As you can see window has changed. Okay, Control plus main. Okay, so you can assign any script. You can turn on the switch, execute anything by using key script. Okay, so hope key script is clear. So our fourth type is condition script. So condition script will execute when the defined condition has satisfied. Okay, so you can select condition script from here. Okay, you have to mention condition at the top. There are 4 condition type: on false, while false, on true, and while true. So as you can understand, on false means when the condition is just changed from true to false. Okay, while false means whenever it will remain in a false condition. Okay, on true means when the condition is set from false to true, means the transition period, and while true means the duration when it will remain the true. Okay, so let's just create one animation to test our condition script. I'm taking one slider. Okay, and let's take one light. We are checking very simple condition. Okay, so define the tag name SL1. You can pick any tag name. Memory real will be fine, and light wizard tag name L1. While it will be off, it will be red, and for on true, green. Okay, so memory discrete, save. Okay, now let's move to condition script. So on true, let's select on true when SL1 is greater than 80. We need our light to be on. L1 equal to 1. Okay, save. and on false. When this condition will be false, our light should be turned off. Okay, so L1 0. Okay, very simple condition. So let me save and execute. So when the value of slider 1 will greater than 80, light will be on. Let's decrease. As you can see, condition, when the condition will fall to false, it will be off. Okay, so you can use condition script. Let me show you another example of condition script that I have already covered in my previous tutorial for alarms. So as you can see, this is the application that I had created for alarm testing. Okay, so you don't need to bother about any of these alarms and values, but let me show you the condition that I have applied. I have used condition script. Okay, so the condition was $new alarm. This is the inbuilt function, inbuilt super tag for alarm. So whenever the alarm is set to high, I was playing the sound file which was located at this place. Okay, so this was very simple condition. When the alarm was triggered, the sound file was expected to play. Okay, so as you can also use the condition script as per your requirement. Okay, so our fifth type is data change script. So you can assign most stable value to monitor or to have reaction through data change script where you are not expecting change very frequently. Okay, so you can trigger some activity on some day change or month change or likewise. So you can basically assign the data change, you can monitor the data change and execute some script, but only for it is appropriate to use when you are expecting very less frequent data change. Okay, so select the data change, double click, and you just need to define a tag here. Okay, so like I said, we can monitor the day or month. Okay, so whenever the month will be changed, the defined script in this box will execute. Okay, so as we know, we are not expecting the month change very frequent. So we can define the script in this box which we need to execute. You can, if you have any idea or plan to use this data change script, it will be possible like this. Okay, so hope all the types of scripts are very easy to understood, and if you have any doubt, so you can definitely ask me into the comment box. So thank you.